Yeah, so when it then goes into the verse, with the simplification of the chords, basically the same as the chorus, but a more simplified chorus. When it goes into the verse, it makes you just listen to the lyrics more instead of both the piano and the lyrics, like the chorus. So like this. I don't really know I'm feeling alone. You know my sins will be surrounded for you. Singing happy days on a Saturday, 'cause you know I'm really insane. You know, you're listening to the lyrics a lot more. Lately I've been looking into tempo a lot. You know, I've been doing the song very fast. So well, I don't really know I'm feeling low. You know my sins will be surrounded for you. Like that fast. That's actually probably the slowest version of the fast. But I mean that small little run of the lyrics. I don't really know I'm feeling alone. You know my sins will be surrounded for you. Is people have been telling me it's quite hard to listen to, which, okay, like in a way is what I was going for, because I talked about it in my blog. The whole song is basically exposing this character, aka the composer, aka me, on some of the emotions that he's feeling. And you know, he's open with it, he's sharing them, and all I know is that I don't really know that you're dead to me. He's just, it's clear, it's wide, it's pretty fat in the way of the song and expressing the emotions. But then both beginnings of the verse, it's the composer I made it so the lyrics are faster to kind of represent how, okay, yeah, I'm sharing some of my emotions with you. I'm sharing my experiences. I'm sharing this like story, this concept. Not a concept. It is feelings. With you, but no one is ever happy to share everything. You know, they're happy to share stuff. You know, if they just to lay it out, but they're not. They hold secrets, they hold stuff. And I use this like increase in tempo of the lyrics and of the vocals to kind of show how, yeah, okay, you can't understand that because I don't really want you to understand that. You know, that's the one part that, you know, when in films when people are like, oh, you know, what's going on, they're like, and they mumble. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm mumbling. I'm speeding up my lyrics. I don't really want you to hear it because I don't know if it's, you know what I should say, you know. And obviously the lyrics, like looking at the lyrics, they're not, you know, they're not something I don't want to share, but it's just the concept of, you know, not everyone wants to share everything, and that's what it represents. So I don't really know I'm feeling low, you know, my sins will be surrounded for you. In a way, it's something I don't want to like, or, you know, the composer doesn't really want to share everything, you know, like whether it's Mozart, whether it's just, you know, a band, whether it's you know, Hancock, anything. John Williams, actually, with the exception of like film music, because they want to express everything. With the exception of that, they don't want to share everything. You know, they might want to show emotion. They don't want to, like, they want to show emotion through the use of piano. They don't want to show the emotion through the lyrics. You know, sometimes they do in a way, but they don't. They want to show emotion for you to relate to them, but they don't want to show emotion, their own personal emotion, because they don't really want to share it in a way. No one ever wants to share everything, but yeah, so that's what the verse is doing, and that's what the speed up of the verse is doing. And then sometimes in the song, wait, let's just make it carry on. Yeah, sometimes in the song, you know, on the piano I go like this, and I go an octave down, you know, and then I go, you know, that, and it's very sharp, not in the way of instrument sense, in the way of sharp, like it's very, you know, sustained, sharp. It's very in your face, and that, well, not in your face, but it's very like cutting through. And it only happens in the verse. And in a way, that's kind of representing as an instrumental metaphor of a fault, you know, in the composer. Like, you know, he wants to express this emotion, and he's happy doing it, and people are listening, and like, yeah, this is cool. But then, even though if he doesn't, like, in the verse, I don't really know, he's speeding up, he doesn't want you to hear that, and he's trying his best to express it, but he doesn't want to show it, expose himself fully. He slips up, you know, everyone slips up. And that high pitch, you know, everything's quite low, and then that high pitch kind of represents how he's broken through a bit, you know, he can't be arsed, like, he's mucked up, like there's a tear in his eye, in a way, you know. This is him on stage. This is him happy to show you. This is him wanting to show you, proud of what's going on. But then he like falls back, and that's him falling back. That's him actually looking back at the thing, like the moment of time, and thinking, "Oh, this actually happened to me." You know, I kind of like that. Next video, I'll be looking into the harmonies and the melodies I'll be creating for the song through the use of guitar. I'm going to start the harmonies on piano only because I want it to complement the rhythm for now, but it will be going on to guitar, hopefully, unless I don't like it, then I can always move back. But this video was mainly just looking into the piano and how the piano is used. And like at the end, when I go into major, then to minor to show how it's not finished. Obviously, I did like that, but now looking back at it, I'm now going to change it into not even going into the major. So you know, going straight into the diminished seven into the root note, because I think that works well. But yeah, I'll be looking into harmonies and melodies through the use of piano and then lead guitar. Yeah, and I wanna express obviously a negative side. The piano is expressing how kind of like the professional side, how in a way how the showbiz side of the song, and how, you know, this composer's trying to like expose himself in the way he wants, with the occasional slip-ups and hidden metaphors. The lyrics, they are basically his own feelings. They're not really showbiz. They're his own emotions. He's written them himself, with the exception of not the two verses trying to hide it from you. The melody, I want it to be completely the opposite. I want it to be basically his anger. In a way, I want it to be how he's angry, but then I want part of the melody to show how he's completely distraught, completely broken from this moment of someone leaving him for someone else, or whether it is. And obviously, I don't have a specific point of the song. In a way, I'm not saying why this composer's hiding and like saying. I'm not saying why. You know, who left him. I'm not saying why he left him. I'm not saying if it's a girl or boy who left him. I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is someone left him. Whether it's for someone else, whether it's just leaving, whether they've passed away, nothing. I'm just keeping it very secret because I want this piece to be relatable. And if people can't relate to a girl leaving them, they can relate to someone leaving them. Okay? That's why I've done it. But yeah, I'll be looking into melodies and harmonies next time.